Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be looking at my £135 computer setup. So I'm just going to be telling you ways to save some money and how you can get the cheapest setup possible. So recently I just moved to university. I needed a new computer because my current one just wasn't working very well. So due to that fact, I got a better computer. I wanted to do this also just because I wanted to get back into PC gaming a little bit, and also it would help for my videos, for example, and other things like that. So moving on to the biggest part of for any computer setup is the actual computer, of course. Now this is a Dell Optiplex 720 computer. It's got an i5 processor. It's a mini tower, so you see it's full range. Sorry, apologies for the lighting here. It's under my desk and I pulled it out. But 8 gigs of RAM and a CPU of something in the mid 3000s. And I got this for £75. It was actually £74. The extra £11 was on shipping. And this is a perfect computer for everything I need for just general study, of course, for gaming as well. I do intend to upgrade this, and it's going to be especially good for gaming, and also of course like video editing and using Photoshop and stuff, which I do, and this computer runs this all perfectly. I got this off eBay, second hand. Of course it was refurbished, and there's like marks and it shows it's refurbished. Also this is quite beautiful as well. I was very blessed to get a 0069 model, so I know it's meant to be. There is some scuffs around the side. Perhaps you can't see that, oh no, that's a bit of hair. I thought it was a scratch. There are some, you can kind of see there, stuff like that. But internally and functionally, it works completely fine. It's a great computer. It's got all the USB ports. It doesn't have HDMI. That's one thing that does annoy me, but that's okay. It's got VGA. That works fine. And that is my computer. So for £64, if you need a budget computer, this is a Dell Optiplex, or perhaps not Dell, but anything specifically that has an i5, 8 gigs of RAM, and a CPU of 2400 or more. You see many videos online telling you how to get a budget gaming PC, and often they do use this computer, and they do use some other models as well. But this is a very good bargain. That was a really good bargain. And that's how you can get a really quick and easy setup. Moving on to the monitor. So this monitor obviously looks quite ghetto, I can't lie. It is actually a recycled laptop screen. So here is my laptop. This is my old Lenovo laptop, and as you can see here, there is no screen. I took the screen out, and I popped this out, unscrewed it, and disconnected it, and now I've repurposed it. So the screen itself was, I'm going to count as £0. Of course, the laptop did have an initial price, but I got that about 5-6 years ago, something like that. So I'm not going to count it. The price I did have to pay for this, though, was I had to get this control board, you see. And this control board has 12 volts power, headphone jack, VGA, and HDMI. This is the cable that connects to the actual monitor screen. Oh no, sorry. That's the cable that connects to the monitor screen. This is a little control board. It has like menu and stuff like that. One gripe with this is the writing is all in Chinese, so I can't actually read it, but it's whatever. I don't really need it that much, to be honest, anyway. And so that was £25. Obviously the screen is not the best. It was from a laptop, a very old laptop as well. Not got the best color, not got the best refresh rate. Has dead pixels going all down here, but it does what it does, and I can't complain personally. And so all in all, this monitor and this computer was £100. Now, of course, I said my in total this setup is £135. That extra £35 was bought in cables, specifically Ethernet, VGA, and that 12 volt power supply as well for the control board. This monitor configuration was inspired by DIY. Well, it wasn't inspired. It was I got the idea and instructions from DIY Perks, I suggest you watch this video if you want to do that. It's a very good way of setting up a secondary monitor, and he also goes in depth a bit more on how to make a proper stand for this. Obviously, this is a very temporary stand, and I do intend to do a separate video similar to the DIY Perks' video, telling you how to do this, how to set up, how to repurpose a laptop screen. In that video, I'll also probably go over how to make an actual stand for it. Moving on to the other bits and bobs. This keyboard. Now you see this is a fully working keyboard. You know, mechanical, got the full keys in it and everything. Got the numpad as well. This cost me £0. This was because I went into my mum's loft and I got this. She doesn't use this laptop anymore. This is a very old laptop. She doesn't use this anymore because it has the old PS2 connectors, the PS2 keyboard connectors. And because this is also an older laptop, computer, sorry, it plugs straight in. There's PS2, even though there's not HDMI, but there's PS2 keyboard and PS2 mouse connectors. Not PlayStation 2, it is called PS2. It's purple, you know, if you see. And that was a great way just to repurpose. She didn't use it anymore because she didn't have any connectors. Of course, you can buy adapters. However, the adapters don't always work because the adapters are only going to work if the original PS2 component, such as the mouse or the keyboard, is going to support the USB translation. So it was basically, this was useless to her. Not useless to me. £0. Go into your parents' loft, go into your grandparents' loft, see if they have just any old gear like this, especially if you're running older things such as, you know, a old laptop computer. And you can get an easy, properly. I love this keyboard. It's contoured to your thing, to your hand and stuff like that. Like, what brand is this? Does it say CTC? CTC. I don't know what that is. Doesn't matter what it is. That's a keyboard. Not much to say. It's a keyboard. It works, and it would cost me zero. It cost me nothing. This mouse. This is a Verbatim wireless laser notebook mouse, and this is a great mouse as well. As you can see, that's the Bluetooth thing for it. It connects just, you know, it has adjustable DPI in this in that button, left and right, mouse switch and everything. Oh, of course, it's a mouse. Of course, you know, there's contour to your hand. Not the most innovative necessarily. It's not got like side buttons and stuff, but it's a mouse. You know, if anything for, you know, it does the job perfectly fine. It's responsive. It does everything it needs to do. I got this again for £0, and this is because of the fact I do something called bin diving, which is essentially you go into people's bins and you dive, and you know, you salvage things from that. Now, don't go in actual people's bins because that can be trespassing, and also you don't want to be going through actual people's rubbish. That's quite disgusting in my opinion. However, I would go to charity shops and other kind of shops like that. Charity shops have a constant flow and overflow of things that they get handed in, and often they just are constantly throwing away things that don't get sold within the week or something. And this is the product of that. I got this from the British Heart Foundation, if I'm correct. I think it was a British Heart. Okay, it was either that or the Cancer Research Foundation, UK. And it would originally cost me £7. However, getting it out of bin, £0, sorry. And this is a great mouse. It does exactly what I need it to do. And I'm very, very happy about that. Other things in my setup. Obviously, I have this Razer. Are they called the Kraken? Is it the Kraken 2.0? I got this a long, long time ago again. And I'm not counting this in my budget due to the fact it's not necessary. You can use normal headphones, okay? However, I got this about 4 years ago or something like that. For Christmas or something. They're very broken. Only the left channel works, and I don't find them particularly comfortable. And now I've grown up and actually know about audio. I'm a bit more of an audiophile. These aren't the best headphones. They're quite basic. They've got a good bass, but they're not the most well-rounded headphones. But they're nice. And I also have this Yeti microphone. Again, not counting it due to the fact it was not necessary for a setup. However, I will say I did get this on discount. I think when it originally bought it, they retailed for about £120. However, I got this for about £80 or something because the shop I was getting it from, which was Maplin, it was closing down and they had a clearance sale, and I got that, and that was a very good, very, very great microphone. You know, it's a classic. And so yeah, I'm not counting these two in the thing. all I'm counting is the keyboard, the mouse, the monitor, and the computer, and also the cables. The cables, like the Ethernet, I got that. You could reduce that price quite significantly. I got an Ethernet from Curry's PC World. They're not exactly the cheapest place, and I got that for about £18. I think it was a Cat 6, Cat 6 Ethernet. Then as well, like I said, it was just a VGA, and also the 12 volt for the screen. So I hope that's given you some insight on how you can get a cheap budget setup. Recycle what you have. Yeah, in terms of the laptop, see what is around with the keyboard, see what deals and bargain hunts you can get from this. This wasn't even the best price I could have got. I could have got something much better. I think a RAM of 16 gigs, and it had a CPU of 4,000 something as well. And I think it was a Dell Optiplex 720. I'm quite sure. I didn't get that due to the fact that it was bidding, and I just wanted a computer. I didn't want to have to go through the whole process of bidding and possibly end up not getting it. That's the only reason I would have done otherwise, because I actually did quite need a computer. I didn't want to be hassling with that. So you can get good deals. You can get HP, you can get Lenovo computers as well. However, HP, be careful, because they're not always, if you intend to upgrade them, they don't always work with other components which you want to upgrade them with, so be careful with that. And of course, see if there's clearance sales or something like that, and I have nothing to say about those really, because they were bought brand new, and I've just kept them in a good enough condition to reuse them. And that's another thing you can say. Keep things in good condition, because even if you don't need them right in that moment, or you're not using it that much, you might need it quite desperately in another moment. Of course, these are a bit of a luxury. You can just use normal headphones or whatever, but whatever. Also, bin diving. Please check it out. I've got some amazing things. My friend has got some Armani jeans. I think Armani hoodie, a Hugo Boss trench coat. There's lots of bags. I got like a Slazenger bag, like leather bags. You get lots of little knickknacks like this and other little funny things. There's like other things like a walking stick, like I remember bringing home. There's like little just things which you just never know, that you never want if you were to go into a shop, but when you see them there right in front of you and it's free and you can just take it, you just take it, because it's either funny, it's like a novelty item, or it's just because you actually think, I actually could have a use for this. So do check out bin diving, or just in general bargain hunting, such as going to charity shops or thrift shops, if that's what you call them. And as well the second-hand market, like I said, with eBay and whatever. So yeah, that's this video. This isn't necessarily a student setup or anything. This is just a way to save money, and I hope it's given you some ideas and inspiration on how you can also yourself better price hunting and bargain hunting. So that has been this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. More videos coming. I know it's been a big hiatus because I had to move into university. However, hopefully that is going to end now, and you're going to see more recent videos, and hopefully the more recent videos or the next videos are going to be a bit higher quality due to the fact I have got Adobe Premiere Pro and Photoshop and everything like that completely for free because of my university and my course, meaning that I can increase the quality of my videos, such as music and having music in the background, better cuts, better editing and stuff like that. Thank you for watching. That's been this video. I hope it's given you some inspiration, and please like and subscribe, everything like that, and keep up for the videos in the future. So thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you.